Trustee Healy.
Here.
Trustee Katsinas.
Here.
Trustee Malani.
Here.
Trustee Compass.
Here.
Trustee Reardon.
Here.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Here.
Mayor Peacock.
Here.
Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Approval of the April 17, 2023 regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
I move to approve the minutes of the Board of Trustee meeting of April 17th, 2023.
Second. Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
The Economic Development Advisory Board appointment.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
I move to advise and consent the appointment of Michael L. Ulowit to the Economic Development Advisory Board.
Second. Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye. Mike, if you want to come up, we'll swear you in. Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Michael Ulowit,
Having been appointed to the office
having been appointed to the office
of the Economic Development Advisory Board
of the Economic Development Advisory Board
in the Village of Orland Park
in the village of Orland Park
in the counties of Cook and Will aforesaid,
in the counties of Will and Cook, Everett,
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
and I will faithfully discharge the duties
and will faithfully discharge the duties
of the Office of Economic Development Advisory Board
of the Office of Economic Development Advisory Board
to the best of my ability.
to the best of my ability.
Welcome aboard. Thank you. And Mike, thank you for stepping up and volunteering. I really appreciate it when residents step up and volunteer for our various commissions. It's very helpful to the board. Next.
Accounts payable through May 1st, 2023 approval.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to approve the accounts payable from April 4th, 2023 through April 17th, 2023 in the amount of $1,562,580.20.
Second. Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Consent agenda.
Item A, payroll for April 14th, 2023. Item B, Sportsplex and Orland Park Health and Fitness Center Co-op carpet purchase and installation. Item C, Catalina Subdivision Water Main Lining Phase 1 of 3 award. Item D, consulting engineering services for St. Michael's parking lot, CMP replacement and Irving Avenue improvements. Item E, Sportsplex locker room renovation project sole source request. Item F, A&E services athletic operations maintenance facility project. Item G, Axon Enterprises, Inc., body camera add-on quote agreement. Item H, amend Title 17, Chapter 14, number of massage licenses ordinance. Item I, Wolf Road widening, 143rd Street to 183rd Street project cancellation.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to approve items A through I of the consent agenda.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Peacock.
Aye.
Concrete Flatwork SPWDA Joint Bid, Orland Park Bid Award.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Reardon.
I move to approve concrete flat work in the Village of Orland Park under Homewood contract executed by Strata Construction Company of Addison, Illinois, for the amount not to exceed $158,500, and authorize the village manager to execute all related contracts subject to a village attorney review.
Second.
Any comments? And just so everyone knows, we work with Homewood on a few different contracts for Public Works Department where they do we do some joint bidding that gets us a little bit better pricing. Call the roll.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Zeigler Nissan, development petition for a special use amendment with modifications from the Land Development Code, site plan, landscaping plan, elevations.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Reardon.
I move to approve the Plan Commission recommended action as presented for case 2023-0067, also known as the Zeigler Nissan Building Addition and Renovations, and move to adopt an ordinance entitled Ordinance Granting a Second Amendment to the Special Use with Modifications for Motor Vehicle Sales for Zeigler Nissan 8550 159th Street.
We have an updated motion that's not in there. So I'll entertain a motion to approve the Plan Commission recommended action as presented for case 2023-0067, also known as Zeigler Nissan Building Addition and Renovations, contingent upon the approval of final engineering from the Village of Orland Park and the issuance of MWRD GC Watershed Management Ordinance Permit, if applicable, and move to adopt an ordinance entitled Ordinance Granting a Second Amendment to the Special Use with Modifications for Motor Vehicle Sales, Zeigler Nissan 8550 159th Street.
So moved.
Second.
So the reason for that change is we don't have MWRD yet. So, yeah, that was a late email. So, any questions or comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. And congratulations, and looking forward to getting something from MWRD so you guys can get started. All right, thanks.
Staunton Lot Consolidation, development petition for a plat of consolidation with a variance from the Land Development Code.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas?
I move to approve the Planning Commission's recommended action as presented for case number 2022-0702, also known as Staunton Lot Consolidation, and move to adopt an ordinance entitled Staunton Lot Consolidation 9887 145th Place, or Street. I'm sorry, 145th Street.
Second.
Any comments? This essentially consolidates two lots into one, and the lots over there are pretty small, so it makes it more conforming to our current code and is basically going to, lead to a larger home on that lot. Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Oaklawn Regional Water System changes to the conforming agreement.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Radiszewski.
I move to approve the changes to the Second Amendment to the Regional Water System Water Sale Purchase and Service Agreement between the Village of Oaklawn and certain of municipal customers conforming agreement, which include the Village of Orland Park.
Second.
Any questions or comments? So this is to change the ownership of the Spur 2, which we need to do for them to get the appropriate loans, low-interest loans that we need to get this thing accomplished. Call the roll.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Spur 2 Watermain Construction Contract Award recommended by the Village of Oaklawn.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Compass.
I move to affirm the Spur 2 Water Main Construction Contract Award recommended by the Village of Oak Lawn in the amount of $21,188,000.
Second.
Any comments? Essentially, all the villages associated with this project have to approve these. Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
I abstain. I have a business relationship with one of the contractors.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Spur 2, Watermain Phase 3, Construction Engineering Services Contract Award recommended by the Village of Oak Lawn.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to affirm the Phase 3 construction engineering services for Spur 2 Water Main Project be awarded to Christopher B. Burke Engineering Limited at the recommendation of the Village of Oak Lawn in the amount of not to exceed $800,000.
Second.
Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Cultural Center Decommission Park Improvements.
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Healy.
I move to approve demolishing the cultural center and approve developing a master plan and initiating engineering and construction documents for the development of the cultural center, former Robert Davidson Center and Dugan Park in 2024 for potential construction in 2025, and approve applying for an open space land acquisition development grant in support of this redevelopment project, and authorize village manager to execute an agreement in the amount of $17,500 with the White Company for the development of a master plan.
Second.
This, so the old library needs several $1 million in repair. So we're not going to be using it after this year. We did offer it to the schools for $1. They declined, I think, also the repairs. They just felt it was too much for them to do. So we think it's more appropriate just to expand the park, keep it park space. We have the parking there already for whatever we decide to do, so that's the plan. Any comments?
Mr. Mayor,
Trustee Katsinas.
just to be clear, any programs that are currently taking place at the Cultural Center will be relocated to other buildings in the village. Is that correct, Ray?
That is a plan, that is correct.
Specifically our special rec?
Absolutely, we're making plans for them.
Okay, thank you.
Any other comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Taste of Orland Park pricing.
Mr. Mayor,
Katsinas.
I move to approve the sale of food and alcoholic beverage prices for the 2023 Taste of Orland at a maximum price of $8 for food items and between $4 and $10 for alcoholic beverages.
Second.
And this was necessary because the restaurants could not continue with the pricing that we had previously with all the increases and everything else that have been going on in the supply chain. We had to allow them to increase their prices. Any comments? Call the roll.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Amend Title 7, Chapter 4, number of Class A and B liquor licenses ordinance.
Mr. Chairman,
Trustee Malani.
move to adopt an ordinance entitled an ordinance amending Title 7, Chapter 4 of the Orland Park Municipal Code regarding the available number of liquor licenses issued by the Village of Orland Park, Cook and Will Counties, Illinois.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye.
Any non-scheduled citizens and visitors? Board comments?
Trustee Compass.
So tonight, I would like to congratulate our two newest graduates of the Suburban Law Enforcement Academy, Officers Michael Dabalski and Brendan Tinoco. You've both joined a top-tier organization which will challenge you to unlock your full potential. You've been now moved from one set of instructors, arguably, to another, as excellence in the department requires a mindset of continuous learning. This excellent record and culture of the Orland Park Police Department is due to the dedication and commitment of all of its officers and support staff. In many ways, I believe it's safe to say that the groundwork to this merited distinction is set up by our field training officers. And I believe we have one here that had to suffer through the last meeting of talking about the fire code with us tonight. So to all of our FTOs, Officers Iyer, Benjamin, Legris, Pierce, Prattle, Nickel, Renardo, Hannafin, and Oliva, thank you for your mentorship and coaching that you provide to our newest officers and keeping the outstanding tradition alive. I'd also like to say that the village is also looking, just as a plug, we're looking for state-certified police officers to join our department. So if anyone listening happens to know of a well-qualified officer that's looking to join the best in the state, please send them to the village website at orlandpark.org/OPPD recruitment. Thank you.
Trustee Reardon.
Thank you. Just want to congratulate the new trustees again on their swearing in. These last 2 years, I've watched them be incredibly professional and mostly hearing the stories about what happened during their first couple of years, and can't believe that they were glutton for punishment and do it again for 4 more years. But we're glad to have them. I'm glad to have them as mentors and, you know, helping us out now in our second year. So congratulations again. And I just want to again point out the pond program. I just think that's a great example of, you know, the work that our different departments do. It's proactive. It's, you know, trying to communicate with the community early, trying to help them and work together. It's one example of many that we do, but I thought it's very well done and it's a good program. Thanks.
Trustee Radiszewski.
I too want to say congratulations to the trustees. Thank you for stepping up and serving again, and it is an honor to serve alongside of you. Thank you very much. I also want to mention that May 1st is the start of Mental Health Awareness Month, and it is a job of leadership to remove the stigma when it comes to mental health and to make sure that everybody feels comfortable, you know, getting the help that they need. So please, if you have an EAP, if you have issues, you know, see if your work has an EAP, or there are definitely resources out there. And if you look at the statistics, you know, 2 out of 5 adults suffer from anxiety, depression. 2 out of 5 youths will commit suicide. That's the second leading cause of death. So it is a very serious issue. I take it very seriously. So please, you know, take time this month to check in on yourself, on your own mental health, and for those of your loved ones. Thank you.
Trustee Malani.
Thank you all for your congratulatory words. That's very nice, and we really appreciate it. Looking forward to the next 4 years. I think we've got a lot in store for us, so we're going to need your help along the way. So, a couple things I wanted to point out. Our Special Recreation Department, again, had the Owls soccer team out, and they took second place in the Regional Special Olympics soccer tournament on Sunday, April 23rd. So congratulations to them. Didn't get first. They lost 3-2, but you know, it was supposedly a nail biter. So it's great to see everybody go out and participate and volunteer in those events, and you know, really help with special recreation. And you know, for Mayor Pekow, the cheese and meat night was a success. You know,
Meat and cheese.
Yes, we had a sold out crowd there, and honestly, I don't know how our recreation and our parks department do things that they do, because they're absolutely amazing. Every single person there was running around nonstop and making sure that people had what they needed, and you know, I mean, it just shows the dedication that everybody in this room has, and all of our departments put into their work, and we really appreciate everything you guys do. That's all I have for tonight. Have a good night.
Trustee Healy.
I want to say just the, reflecting on the election, if you want to call it an election, or just getting in office again for another 4 years, is looking around the room. I look at all the department heads and all that, and how much I've learned from them on how a village should operate, and that I've taken away more from here than given back, I feel. So, I mean, it's This place is a great village and a great place, and I'm just humbled to be part of it. Thanks.
Trustee Katsinas.
Just to pick up on what Trustee Healy was saying, we have a wonderful village, not only of residents, but of people that work here, the department heads, our village manager, police chief, our patrol officers. So many very good people in this village that are so dedicated to the residents. Very, very blessed truly to have the opportunity to serve again for another 4 years. So I thank you for that.
Well, again, I want to thank the three trustees and congratulate them on the reelection. I spoke earlier about how hard they worked over the last 4 years and what they had to put up with. So thank you again for all of that. Also, the village is in a great place. We're looking forward to the weather breaking and us being able to do some more events out in the village. I think the summertime is great with all the concerts and all the various events that we have coming up. Which one's next? Our June 10th?
We have a movie in the park on June 2nd, and then Market at the Park starts on June 8th. And then the concert series on June 10th, so a lot coming up.
And then don't forget our Memorial Day event on Memorial Day. Thank you very much, and we don't have an executive session tonight, so I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Call the roll.
Trustee Compass.
Aye.
Trustee Malani.
Aye.
Trustee Healy.
Aye.
Trustee Katsinas.
Aye.
Trustee Reardon.
Aye.
Trustee Radiszewski.
Aye.
Mayor Pico.
Aye. Adjourn.